Is he around anywhere?
For who?
It ain't starting Martin.
Your
new handle.
Why have I got that one?
For engines. It ain't starting Martin. That
I thought
was from the last show.
I thought it was Leroy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Leroy as well.
Yeah.
First time ever. Boom.
Cheers.
How you doing? Anyway? How have you been?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I guess there's a small delay with our communication.
Yes. There seems to be a small delay with our communication. Shall we try? Let's try something. It might be my end. Hang on.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm good, but
do you want to jump off the stream and then come back in again, just see if that helps out? Down just to me. Hello, everybody. Hopefully we're going to have Leroy back. Excuse me looking tired. It's been quite a manic few days trying to get ready for our first race, which has been exciting, which we're going to show you some photos of later. Mother Nature decided that we should not have it easy, so we've been toiling away. And I think Leroy is back in the room. Leroy.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm looking for Leroy.
Leroy or Rodit Roy. Yeah, I didn't get the other one. No, I went over my head, that one.
That was I think that was our mate Craig Homer was it ain't starting Martin, which I thought was a fantastic one.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, and I think maybe even my Wi-Fi was being stupid because I'm sat next to my router, which is there, and it hadn't connected to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why.
Oh, that's good. It makes a change. It's normally my end that the dramas are anyway. So I think we're on. I think we're live. We've got a few people watching, which is cool. Obviously, lastminute.com again for us to do one of these, but seemed appropriate as it's a big weekend for us. Obviously, race 1 coming up.
Race 1. So let's completely start again then. So yeah, it's been a busy last couple of days.
Yes, very busy last couple of days. I was just explaining to everybody while we were waiting to get you back into the stream that we've had a right mission on our hands for the last 24 hours. We had so much water here. We were completely waterlogged and it required a lot of pumping. And I think we were trying to work it out. I think we've done about 12,000 litres of water off the track in the last 20-something hours. Just taking its toll. We were still here past 10 o'clock last night trying to get as much off as we could because we knew if we left it till the morning, it would just leave us an impossible job, especially with everything else that we've got lined up and all the other plans that we had coming in just before the weekend as well. Nothing like a tight timescale that we've put ourselves up against, but it makes it more fun when it's a little bit of pressure, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think you got to have a bit of pressure, but yeah, it looked miserable. Obviously, I haven't been able to come up the last few days, but I felt quite bad seeing you guys at the track at 10 last night, and I was like almost laying in bed.
I bet you were laughing. You're like, wow.
Not sure it's quite laughing. maybe on Monday.
Yeah, it was hard work, but we got there.
Yeah. But I did the Costco shopping, so
which is important because the tuck shop's out, so I've had nothing to eat for the last 2 days. I'm wasting away, as you can clearly see. I look bigger every time I come up the screen, but. So yeah, the tuck shop will be refilled up. That'll please Aunt Ross. He can carry on taking the Mickey out of my ever increasing stomach from the tuck shop.
I got you some Snickers, mate.
Oh well, that's all right then. The weekend will be fine as long as we've got Snickers. The weekend will be fine.
Yeah,
nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. Okay, so before we get into it, should I do a few shout outs?
You should do. I was just going to say, just on the link of Snickers, I've gone through sneakers, a few pairs of those over the last few days. There's like a trail of ex-Hazelwood shoes all along the side of the place, which we're going to try and go for a walk round, or I'm going to try and go for a walk round in a minute or three. So if you see any weird, dodgy old shoes, they're all mine.
To be fair, I'm going to have a walk round there tomorrow, and I'm going to pick up all these dodgy shoes and eBay them. I think we'll be all right still.
Okay, right. Let's do the Martin shout out.
So the first one in was Craig Homer, who in starting Martin, we've now established. Kev Brunsden said hi. Hi, Kev.
Legend.
Donkey Wrist, everyone's favourite baker. He says hi. Gavin says hi. Paul Williams says hi. Sharon Brunsden says hi. Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? Craig Homer says no manzana loco. Then is that like the bandito?
I think it was. Yeah. I'm slacking, and there's no Desperados available, so it was a bad light.
I almost bought you some Desperados at Costco yesterday.
Were they not the Banditos at Costco? Was it actually the real
no,
thing?
Costco's real legit stuff. Aldi's your Bandito.
Right. Okay.
Bandito, whatever.
I don't mind an odd Bandito.
Yeah, it's nice. Michael Shorey says hi. Hi, Shorey. Nice to see you yesterday. Good to see you in full PPE. Luke Bennett. Hi, guys. Speed Freak says evening. Hi, Speed Freak. No, Speed Freak, you have to let us know who you are, unless you ask your real name. You had some cool parents if it is.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Scott Follington says evening, evening. Scott Arvinder says hi. Nick Simpson says, is it Sunday yet? It's getting closer.
Yeah.
Gavin says, got my chassis skin today. That took a lot. I packed that like a week and a half ago.
Welcome to Royal Mail.
Yeah, good job, Royal Mail. Craig Homer, filter it and bottle it. Nemo branded water. That's be nice and oily water. Liz Martin says hi. Any idea who she is?
No.
Weirdo. How come she's got her own eBay, her own Google account?
You heard it here first.
Yeah. CJ says, "Hey boys," possibly in the gayest way you can imagine CJ saying it. Hey, John, what do gay horses eat?
I'm not going to say it.
Hey.
There we go.
Anyway, Richie G says, hi, sexy chaps. Hi, sexy Rich. Stephen Lockley says, hi, guys. Wayne Davis says, all ready for sunny. Ready? I'm guessing that's Sunday in like Midlandy talk.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop, chicken soup, said David Snee. Snee's an old friend of mine. I'm not quite sure what he's on about. Duncan Riss, sweet treats are being made for Sunday as he speaks.
Oh, hero.
What a legend.
Hero. Duncan was down in the week, and as you know, you were here actually, I think, and bought his famous lemon drizzle cake. That was delicious, and there was going to be a fight over who was going to have the last piece until Mr. Stanley, our Triple D, pointed out that he was the one holding a shovel and he could throw it quite well. So, yeah,
I thought I might have speed on him, but a hungry Dave has increased accuracy and strength.
Exactly.
So Lyndon said, "Oh, the message just got retracted." So I was about to read it. Don't forget brownies at the weekend. I think Kev's Mrs. Claire, she's making cakes and brownies and stuff. I think
some outstanding stuff. Yes,
stuff that's for sale, right? Not just Dunks. Like if you're his friend, you can eat some.
Yes, for everyone.
Chris Green says hi. Hi, Chris. Did Chris pull through for us?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thanks, Chris.
Always.
I know. I just didn't know stuff had turned up. I hadn't really spoke to you. So.
Which stuff?
He was sending some more of the numbers.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Did it turn up?
Yes.
All right, wicked. Winston Barnett says, hi, guys. Wish he was there. Is he there?
So Winnie is here, and I'm going to try and doorstep him in a minute. I'm going to try and do what we did before and get my phone working and do a live Winnie walk between the three of us. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll give it a try.
And if anyone wants to put subtitles on, it might help you out. Liz says she stalks me. Oh, don't I know it? At least she hasn't said so Lee, which is like her favourite thing to say. Bandido on the way tomorrow, John. Triple D has some vintage cider. Adam Armstrong says hi. Chris Green says Snee needs a Yokomo. Of course he does, but he's too tight. And Lyndon Hammer says, hi, John. See you tomorrow again in Southam on the Buds, not Plymouth, Don and Jane.
Fantastic. I did see them briefly earlier on, so that's lovely.
Lovely. David Holmes says, is Barclay there yet?
No, I think Barclay is due to land with me about midnight, I think. So,
what, late one?
I'm going to be pulling a 48-hour shift, I think. If we roll into Saturday, which I'm sure that's going to be, it's going to be a long shift, Leroy. It'll be all right.
You slipped last night, though, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Neil says, "Hi Lee, looking forward to testing out your track. We welcome you anytime. Of course, look forward to it." Winston says, "I'm not having that, Lee." He's obviously on about the subtitle thing, but he's actually spelt "I am" wrong, so obviously he does need subtitles. CJ says, "John, have you got better internet in a fit?" Oh yeah, this is true actually, because I'm looking at our.
I'm clearer.
You've got better internet in a field than you have at your house.
Well, I'll just live here then. That's it. Easy. Well, kind of pretty much do anyway, so might as well just move a bed into race control and be done with it.
There you go.
It will be all right. So
I can actually see a Burger King cup behind you. Was that lunch?
Maybe. In fact, that we've had some huge help as ever from some incredible friends today, and I think some of them are still outside. Mr. Talbertini himself, our master sprayer stroke constructor stroke anything, and they're all busy eating their tea outside with fish and chips. So we'll probably see a nice long line of correctly social distanced fish and chips when we go for a wander around. With a bit of luck.
So, I mean,
I reckon they might have ate mine though. That's the only thing, because it was a bit late coming back. I was going to have a bit of tea before we came onto this, and it didn't work out, sadly. So,
if it's any consolation, I had a quick Japanese before this.
I'm not even going to say anything. Can't.
What shall we do / say? When do you want to go for your little walk?
Well, we'll try that in a minute or three. We could throw that up, which is our new engine, which in limited number is available, 224. Hand assembled for the first time in the UK as well. UK made head on it, gold 24 karat gold plug in it. It is, basically something that I've felt was worth putting a scribble on the top of. So that is, it's a unit. It's fantastic.
So as this does have your name on it, tell us about the actual engine, the head, the reason why it's got extra holes in it and all that stuff.
It's a 5-port, 2-transfer, latest OS carb and crankcase. So that brings us back in line with current spec stuff on the bullet line for that. And then obviously we all get fed up of rounding off the screws, trying to get the engine out from the mounts and stuff. So we come up with this idea of actually just being able to go straight down with your nice MIP driver and taking the engine out and not having to worry about having your screwdriver at 45 degrees and stuff. So it's a small thing, but it does add up when you're doing maintenance and stuff on your car, which obviously we all know you need to do quite a bit of to keep on top of it. Really, really smooth power, and massive power as well. So like at tracks like ours, where it's a proper 8-scale track, it's going to be the one. And obviously the base of that is what won the Euros with Ricky Burton as well. So, it's absolute 100% proven engine, as all OS stuff is, just with our own little refinements on it. So I thought that was worthy of a scribble, really.
Yeah. And what's the reason for the bit of gold in there?
That is a 24 karat gold plug, which obviously has been around for a while. That's version 2 of the gold plugs. And just gives a really super stable idle. I know the American guys love those in the hot weather, like Drake's and those guys. They've been raving about them for ages. So we thought, well, why not? Let's put them in. We think there's an advantage in them, so let's put them into the engine. So it actually comes standard with one of those as well. Excuse me. And yeah, really impressive. Even if you've got any of the other engines, if you're running an OS plug in it, try one of those. They are very, very good.
Right. I mean, to be fair, even in my eyes, it wouldn't be you without a bit of gold on there. So
yes, exactly. And it's gold, so just that's worth buying it anyway because it's shiny.
It does look cool. I mean, I haven't got this engine yet, but I've still got my old one, and I've got a gold plug in it. And I was cleaning my car earlier, and I looked in the top of the engine. There's a bit of gold in there, and I was like, "Oh, look at me!" There you can even see it in that picture. Look.
Exactly. Look, it's just winking at you. It's just this little suggestion that you've got something a little bit better.
Whose car is this?
That is the one and only Mr. Matt Thompson's car.
Okay.
in between bits and pieces today, we've helped Matt get that engine in the car. Running and cruising around the track. He was looking mighty fast. I tell you what, if he sticks with 8 scale, he's gonna figure. He looks really good. He's got the same style as you and Neil. Craig, that is really smooth. I could get really lean on the mid needle with him, so he's going to get some really good run time as well. Very impressive. And we had our mate Graham down here. He was tinkering away and getting his car set up for him. He was smoking around by the end of the day, so that's quite exciting. It's always really cool to see somebody new coming in and having a lot of fun. And Matt said several times today, this is the dog's danglers. So it's nice to hear that stuff.
Yeah, he's a legend, is our Matt as well. It threw me with he's only just gone pink and it had yellow stickers. It kind of threw me off.
Yes, he's retired the Cavalieri tribute shell.
Yeah,
and that's it now. And that's obviously a paintwork shell as well. You can just see it's got some sprayed in logos. See paintworks and one of ours, the NR logo, which looks really cool. You can't quite see it in that picture, but it looks really cool in real life.
Nice.
Yes. What else I got? I did throw up a load of photos, but only half of them seem to have come up onto the server on B Live, which is always lovely. So the only other ones I've got on here is that at 10 o'clock last night, which was our lovely man Roscoe's bumhole. Who get well, Mr. Roscoe? You've had operations and stuff going on, so we're missing you massively. Get well, so that we can drink some red wine together and take the piss.
His bumhole definitely didn't look like that after his operation. He told us.
No, it was a bit tighter, I found.
So yeah,
this was an exceptionally loose rear.
Yeah, it looked like it, and you could easily get a pump in it.
Yes, indeed. In fact, it had 2 pumps in there at times yesterday. It was a twin pumper, and that was it. I took that photo because I thought, wow, what a difference 24 hours makes. That's obviously not 10 p.m, but that's not long before we've just gone on live now, and people have been running around this afternoon, which I still find quite incredible because I was really worried yesterday evening that we'd got a bit of a drama on our hands, but it's now completely bone dry, and people are smoking around and getting onto harder compound tires and stuff already, which is cool. It bodes well for us as we go, and our future. We want to try and hold some big races here and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's really great to see that we can react to the adversities of being outside until we've got a roof on the place, and then when we've got a roof on the place, that's it. Job done.
It doesn't matter then. But it's unbelievable how much rain we had over the past few days. I mean, even in Newbury, which is obviously a little bit further south, so it's warmer.
Yes,
it was absolutely hammering down yesterday. And I was just like, oh, no. I know it's going to be good weather, hopefully, for the next week. But, man, it was disappointing.
Yeah, I think we're set. I mean, we'd much rather have the weather like we've had beforehand and then have a nice weekend for everybody. Obviously, nervous times for us. Race 1, everything's new. I mean, even the paint feels like it's not finished drying yet. So, hopefully the guys that are coming... there were some upset people that they couldn't quite get into the race and stuff, but on the COVID measures, we've got limited entry and we've got a lot of people that help us out. So we needed to make sure that there was a thank you for those guys, but we're going to be running regular races here. So let's hope that this weekend goes well and we don't have too many hiccups, all that sort of stuff. We can go through that a little bit more a bit later on. Today's been a day of new tech that, like the amps and the PAs have all gone in, and we've got a jazzy scoreboard, which it's not a scoreboard actually. It's a big TV that we'll show you in a moment as well. So there's lots of effort going in to try and just bring it up a notch and try and make it as professional as we can, and still have fun doing it because that's the foundation of what we do. But I think you can still be really professional and have fun at the same time. That's kind of what we do with Nemo, I think.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm looking forward to you having a little walk around and showing us all the new things. But
yeah,
I'd like to add to the whole entry thing. We wanted to make it kind of a race for everyone, but due to the current situation, we couldn't. And there's a lot of people that do help us, and so we had to allocate a few spots. We opened it up, but it had very limited numbers and sold out instantly.
Yeah, it did. It was like an Apple product momentarily.
Yeah.
All the time that I sit there and go, it's 9:01. How can it possibly be sold out? It's impossible. And then meanwhile, you hear the figures that they've sold 30 million worldwide, and you think, all right, maybe so.
Yeah.
not quite today.
I like to be on their Shopify account when you get the ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. that would be quite something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
So yeah, feels a bit surreal, really, mate. This is our pre-race broadcast.
Like the F1 show.
Exactly. We need to get some other guest people on. There's people wandering around. There's 4 Nemo team I can see out the window. Oh, we've got.
I was going to say, we're looking out the window. Does that mean you've got glass in it?
That happened today as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
Today has been a day of things. Things have happened today, including one which is really, really sad. I had to buy a Windows machine, which really hurt.
You couldn't get it. No, you didn't want to hijack your.
Not really.
You had a Surface, though, didn't you?
Well, someone's trying to hijack me anyway, because I've had my Facebook hijacked. I've had my bank tried to be hijacked. That's this week. So I've upset someone somewhere along the line. So I didn't really want to put it onto my work Mac. Not that I've got some huge stash of porn anywhere, but I'd like to keep it clean, really.
Yeah.
We've had to buy a machine for the job.
So have you got time in running yet?
Not yet. No, we're going to be testing that. Are you up tomorrow? You up tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll be testing that tomorrow. Our lovely man Barclay is on his way over from Ireland, hand delivering all of that with it, getting cutting tomorrow morning as well by Mike Shorey. Again, it's just been a legend again this week, coming, and you were here when he came and cut in all the cables and stuff for us to put this monitor opposite the pit lane. Which we'll show you guys in a minute or 3, which should make it a bit transformational of knowing what's going actually on in a race. Live RC, they offer this separate app that you can beam a scoreboard to, which will give everyone so much more information as to actually what's going on the race. So
Yeah,
I think
cool.
it's going to be cool. And also it has the benefit that it is a TV as well. So we'll get some stuff firing up on that.
So right now you should put our live video up on it.
Well, it is. I did actually queue that up, but then when we were having an internet wobble, I stopped it in case it was that was causing it. But we're currently. Oh no, it's skipped. So it's done a YouTube on me. We're currently into the 2006 Worlds. must be an associated. That's a
they hijacked.
Yeah, it's been hijacked. There we go. Let's have another try. We've got some Netflix on. We could put something off on Netflix.
Oh, don't let Dave choose the channel. You have to make sure all the
Trust
kids.
me, that's been spoken about extensively already. We've got a plan. If people are beating us, mate, just remember, don't look at the TV. You've just got to think that as you go down the straight. Don't look at the TV.
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen.
Exactly. There could be some horrific stuff going on the screen.
Tell everyone else too, though. Have you seen what's on that?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let me try and cue that up. So yeah, what else? What else, man? What can we talk about before we try and epically fail?
So tyres.
Oh, yes.
We've got some tyres to sell at the weekend, which we haven't had tyres for a little while. So what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. So we're fully stocked on obviously our own brand in beta. Not pre-glued actually, but at a price point that's very attractive. And then we've also been talking with our friends at Sixmic about how we look at doing some stuff in the UK market. Maybe I've known Sebastian since I was about 14, so a very, very long time. And he used to be the lead designer at Medial Pro, which was the tyre company at the time. And obviously, yeah, exactly. And we've been watching, seeing what's been going on for a while with Sixmic, and over this last period of time, they've clearly come up with something that works very, very well. And so, as the expression goes, if you can't beat them, join them in some ways. Now, obviously, we've got a really good support network that we can get out there to get the tyres in front of a lot of people. I think that's where we are good with what we do. We're trackside at the competitions. It's a competition product. So, yeah, the stars aligned and we've managed to get a big amount in for this weekend. It was very last minute after having tested at the track. So we've got some fantastic options because we know that the Free Ride and the Volante are very, very good round here in our own product. And then we've arguably got the talk of the town at the moment because they've been winning some big races. And names like Ronnie Falk and those guys have been actually choosing to run their tyre as well. So I think it's really good for us. I think it puts us in a position where we already know we've got a fantastic car. We already know that we've got a fantastic engine, and we now have got a range across 2 manufacturers of fantastic tyres that we can offer to everybody. So, yeah, tyres is fantastic. Really good.
I think ultimately, whenever you have one tyre brand, so here's how it works, ladies and gents. You have a tyre brand. Generally, their rubber always comes from the same place. So you can make up many different batches and different sciences of rubber, but your core material is always going to be the same. Sometimes that doesn't work everywhere. As you've seen with almost every tyre in the world, at one track it will work like the best tyre in the world, and the next track another tyre will be better. And that's because these raw materials are slightly different. So no matter how they make them up, sometimes one works, sometimes another one works. When you have two as a selling platform, when you have two, it's always better than one, isn't it? So when you have two, if one's slightly better than the other at one track and one's slightly better than the other at another track, then you have that choice.
Would agree, and Davey Boy would agree. It's always better to have two than one.
Just don't put that on the TV too early on.
No, exactly not. I would like to get another beer, which I think is in the storeroom. So why don't you do a few more shout outs if there's any there, and then I'll try and get the walk around going. How's that sound?
There hasn't been much comments, but yeah, you go. So Neil, what made us decide to make our own track? Ultimately, a lifelong goal, effectively, a dream, as you could say. I mean, I had a little track once. John was involved in other tracks, but when the chance came to have our own one, especially with 8 scale, with what we've got, it was a dream come true. It came at the right time. And now we can have a place we can work from, we can test from, and we can develop as quick as anyone out there, really, now. So, Speed Freak, do you need to be a member of your club to attend a race meeting? You do not need to be a member to attend a race meeting. You only need to be a member if you want to come on practice days. So if you want to come to a race, no problem at all. Ivan Bingham, hi, how you doing? Olaf, RCGP race next year. Well, you never know. You never know. Craig Homer sold out faster than a Peter Andre concert. Yeah, maybe in the 90s. Luke Mannett, look forward to my visit. We look forward to you coming, Luke. Triple D TV. We're going to have protection around that TV post in case top lads prang it. Nah, we should be all right, I hope. What sort of numbers are you limited to regarding... Well, John's going to have to answer that one, Scott, so when he's back, I will ask him. Can you bring a coat out here, John? I think Winston's cold. I can hear shouting. So, yeah, there you go. As you can see now, you can see our new race control glass window. We had a window there, but it was frosted glass like a bathroom. Now we have completely clear glass, and it looks like a lovely day outside. I can't hear any cars going around because after 6 it's closed.
Goodness me. Nearly back.
Nearly back.
I had to have a pee break as well.
You must have run.
I'm running. I did. I ran very, very fast, and I'm very unfit.
Davey Rolls, do you use a switch on the car or Futaba plug connectors? I just use a typical receiver plug. You could call it a Futaba plug, but it's just a typical servo plug connector. I don't like switches. I had one went wrong one day, and that was it. I never used one again. Well, guess what? The 224 does come with a gold plug. Your secret is out, John. I have one in my hand. There you go. John's disappeared. I don't know where John's gone. Has he disappeared on everything? It's always sketchy when the host has vanished. So, yes, we have our... oh, he's back. Hello.
Sorry, mate. Right. I'm going to try.
Have you turned your volume up?
I will have in a second.
We've got massive... Bye, John. At least I can talk to myself with the echo. Cheers. So practice tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. We've also got to finish up all the other things, like I said, the scoreboard, timing equipment, getting all the heats, marshal points.
I'm back. Can you hear me in here now?
Yes.
Right, 1 second, 1 sec, 1 sec. There's some snoring going on.
Doggy dog.
Hear it.
Oi, stop snoring. I just moved him out of the way because he was snoring, and he's still snoring.
Can we find something easier to do?
What are you trying to do?
I think it's going to work now.
Yeah?
Well, I'm medium confident. Shall we go and have another try?
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this, Leroy. we need to have you doing the running around.
I don't even know what you're doing. Is this like a really weird game of hide and seek that I'm not quite sure how we're playing? CJ, yes, driver's briefing is going to be on our live channel. Everyone can watch it in their own pit areas, socially distanced. We haven't got a shout, and you know, everyone's got a phone, haven't they? Same with race results. I think it's all on Live RC, or it should be. If not, I think we're going to do like a Facebook group or something. Oh, John's over there.
Trying. Can you hear me?
So I can see John on my actual stream.
Give me a thumbs up
but
because I
not
don't
on
hear
my
you.
phone. And I definitely can't hear anything. Are you talking?
Hang on.
Hello.
Can you hear me this one?
So I can hear you here, but nothing else changes on my phone screen. But on the YouTube channel, I can see that you're outside, but obviously I haven't got that volume on.
Right. Okay. Because I can't hear you.
Okay.
So I can see you and you look lovely, but I can't actually hear you.
I don't know what it's doing. Now it's just on the floor outside.
Yeah, because I've just ditched my phone outside. Now then, how do we fix that? It worked last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hide me for a moment.
I guess you could always get someone else to walk around with it, looking at stuff, and we just talk over it.
Could. Who could we have? One sec. We swap sides just to spice it up.
Oh, okay. Spice. And all things nice.
Variety of life. I'd really like it to work, so that's disappointing.
It's worked when we've done it before.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to think what I've possibly done wrong. John, we can hear you on the phone when outside. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, okay, so did you say you had your mic off on something?
No.
Did you say you had your mic off on?
No. Well, I've got my microphone turned off on the computer because of the delay. That's kind of irrelevant anyway.
Okay. So I wonder whether that's the issue. I wonder whether if I show that I'm going to show it back in the stream, and then I'm going to go and have one more go.
If not, you can just talk, and I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Okay. You'll have to. What's the hand signal? If it's not working at all, you've got to give me a hand signal and keep it clean-ish. Okay. That's better. That's better. Okay, I'm going to give it a try.
All right.
Okay, can you hear me? You'll have to. I don't know. Let's hope the world can hear me. It's Albertini. There's a man down here that I need to run after. Hang on. We'll come back to this in a second. But there's the two of us on the screen here. I'm running after that man over there. Mr. Talbot, can you hear me? Come back. Okay. I need to run after. Coming. We'll come back. How are we doing? There's the two of us. I managed to catch up. I've got to go through a muddy patch. Should we go somewhere where I'm not going to fall on my bottom? As much as I'd love to do that live on YouTube. So, Mr. Talbot, for anybody that doesn't know Mr. Talbot, it looks as good as mine. We'll come back to that in a minute. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Mr. Talbot is responsible for making that look very pretty and a whole massive host of other things. So, thank you very, very much, mate. It's humbling what you managed to do, and Roscoe as well. I hoped that Roscoe was going to be here so I could do the same with Ant, but obviously he's recovering from his op. But without the two of you, this place wouldn't exist. So, a massive thank you. What do you think, Isabel? Daddy do a good job? Yeah?
Daddy always does a good job, doesn't he?
We were watching Peppa Pig earlier while Daddy was working. Don't tell anyone, but I was watching Peppa Pig. It's all right. So, oh my goodness.
No, I don't.
Put your foot in there.
Don't. I'll have to put up with it for 2 hours on the way home.
So, what do you think anyway to the rest of it?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Love driving the track. Everyone that's been involved in it worked really hard to produce something that is, for me, I think it's probably one of the best tracks in the country.
Thanks,
the best track in the country. So yeah, it's cool. Everything's nice. It's easy to get round, but hard to go fast. Just the whole facility is pretty cool. All nice little features, stuff like that just make it what it is.
So I would agree. Thank you. And you've made a massive part of that, like we've just said. And obviously, you know, you and I are mates as well, and we know that we discuss hair loss relatively often. So I think that it's only right that I should say to you, we'll get our butts together over the winter, and we'll get ourselves to Turkey, and we'll head into 2021. Just give us that flick. We'll head into 2021 with a proper head of hair. So we're going to both. You've heard it here first. Mr. Talbot and Mr. Hazelwood are going to turn up in 2021 with some big hair, some big afros.
We're going to
cool.
be fighting ladies off.
Yeah. Fantastic. So thanks again, mate. I know you're going to shoot off home now, so we'll see you back here on Sunday. Marvellous.
I'd like to come tomorrow, but unfortunately I've got to go today.
Just phone in sick.
I can't phone in sick. I'm
Why not?
To do it.
Oh, that'll be all right. And they'll be shut then. Yeah. Right. Thank you, mate.
Cool.
See you soon. See you later, Isabel. Bye. Be good. We'll watch some more Peppa Pig next time. See you later. Right, who can we find over here? Oh my goodness. Can I have a disclaimer as I come towards Winston? No swearing. Are you all 2 meters apart? Look at that. How are we all? Evening. Thank you for coming down on this lovely Friday evening. Come and have a look at what we've got going on. Racing this weekend, Winston?
Indeed.
How are you going to fare?
Practice today, so yeah, it's good.
How did it go?
Yeah, well, it's good, yeah.
We need to do, I've been looking forward to doing this, we need to do a Where's Winnie track walk. Do we do it tonight or do we do it tomorrow? We do a special edition.
We have got a special guest here.
Well, maybe we should do it now then. Should we start on the straight? That would be a normal. Should we just start on the back jump anyway because we're here?
Let the voters decide.
I can't see that bit. I don't even know whether it's still working. Leroy, are we still working? Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Oh, maybe we've got a delay.
20 minutes to roll. It takes a while.
Okay.
Right, so here we are.
Mr. Brunson, another legend. Thank you very much. Helping out today. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Okay, come on then, Winnie and Dave. Well, you're in their bubble, so you're okay. You can be within the 2 meter thing. So we've started at the back, which is interesting. So talk us through it, Winnie. What we've got to do?
Can see some repairs.
Yes, running repairs. We're repairing every day, so we're trying to keep on top of it.
Down here, don't we?
We do.
It's pretty level, isn't it?
It is. So the sad thing is, we'd got quite a lot of work done when the rain hit. So part of our repairing has a little bit of concrete with it. So we've struggled with that, but we've done our best.
Best to hit the middle, isn't it, John?
It is. Often I'm in that tumbleweed. Okay, so we've hit that like a butterfly. Okay. Okay. Consistently landing here, or are you sometimes over here as well?
Well, you know, I've been known to roll.
Only a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a grip here.
Okay.
We've landed to say there, and we're going to land here now. We want to approach the corner here, and then send it down the hill. Still a lot of grip. Listen, squeak, squeak. You're getting that?
That's a nice pair of shoes.
You like them?
You just made a divot in the track.
Really?
No, I'm only joking.
Grip. That's the line for the money. So yeah, they're gonna.
Right, you got to come closer to me, within 2 meters, because we can't hear you. I'll just hold my phone there. There we go.
These are nice.
Good. So we're coming down the hill. You got to speak up loud and clear, and not with your back to me.
Right. Okay.
There we go.
I'll do it again. So we've got a 180 corner. We need to be about here. So you dab your brakes there. You come out. You point it. Still a lot of grip. Smooth. No issues there.
Smooth. Like your moves.
So we've got another 180 well. We'll talk about that later. We're coming down here now into the bomb hole.
Yes.
We won't do politics with the old forest creature.
I know you're into your politics, but we'll leave that one parked up. Somehow Boris has managed to not be hit yet, so.
As you can see, there's a lot of impact from.
If you go quick enough, you should miss it. So just pull the trigger harder.
You can go through there with quite a bit of speed, can't you? So,
yeah, absolutely.
Surprising how fast you can go through.
That bumhole has had some trauma over the last few days. Dave and I have extensively been in there trying to fix it.
It's a really good idea, though, isn't
it? It helps because I don't know whether I'm probably going to fall on my bottom, but I'll try. We've piped the track so that various areas actually all feed into here. So it means that when we are trying to get the water off, we've got one big focal point.
What are people wondering the depth of that water?
Oh, it's deep.
2 foot.
You'd need your paddling.
Next time I'll bring my fishing rod.
That's it. That's it.
Still smooth. Plenty of grip. Another 180.
Another 180.
Nice and tight. Apex.
Yep.
Run it out. Point to the other. Point it to the other corner there.
Yes, sir.
Still flat. Nice and grippy still.
It is high traction, to be fair.
You want to hit your brakes here. Would that be right, John? Would you hit there, or you early breaker?
I think on this corner, you tend to not brake on this corner. You just kind of throw it in, and and see what happens, really.
Back enter.
Exactly. Sometimes you've just got to send it in, Win, and see.
Send it in, indeed. So and then we've got a nice sweep. Your car wants to twitch. Is that right, Dave? Is that your car doing it? I was running by. No, you can. We have the straight here, which is pretty long, to be fair.
Win, I've just thought of something. The last time, oh no, it wasn't the last time. I'm going to stop. I was going to say the last time that we did a track walk with you, we won a good race over in Germany.
Did, yes.
But it wasn't. We did Montpellier.
It was a blur. And have you seen John's major good-looking TV? Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Look, showing that it does sometimes work. Us moaning about something. Here he is. Look. Oh, look at that man there. Look. That's a good-looking fellow right there. Something's going very. Look, I can make your head look bigger. Look. Look at that.
Maybe we can compare last week's rain to now.
We're talking about all the drainage again. Common theme. We've been hit hard. So anyway, we're on the straight.
The track looks gorgeous. They've done a really good job.
Just helps define it, doesn't it?
No bumps. Very smooth. How's your car settling, Dave?
Very good long here, yeah.
Very
really
composed.
Really open the throttle along here.
No issues. I must add, you've got a wide pit lane, so nice and easy.
Thank you, mate. That's good to hear, because it's something that I don't know, for some reason I'm absolutely crap at getting out of pit lanes, so I wanted to make sure it was nice and wide and that anyone can get out of it without crashing.
You see a lot of cars wanting to jump the pipe, but why would you want to do that?
Why would you want to do that, indeed?
So this corner's pretty
So we're into
important.
turn 1 now then, really. We're actually now at the start.
Yes, corner 1. So you want to be about, where would you be, John? There, see?
No, you want to be there.
You need to set your car up so you can straight line it pretty easy.
Yeah.
So we've got,
I saw you doing it. You were styling it up, whipping it off the jump.
whipping it, indeed. Mr. Whippy.
Whip it, Winnie.
Pardon?
Whip it, Winnie.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, please don't whip it on the...
Yes, it looks like take off is generally here, isn't it?
Yes. Genuinely, yeah. Or generally.
I'm in the field. And landing is, where would landing be, Dave?
It depends. There's 2 ways over this. There's the way that makes you feel like you're going very fast, which is hit it hard and you land about there somewhere. Or there's the fast way like Leroy does, and he just like hops over it and then literally races from there to the apex and takes about another 20 miles an hour than I do around this bit.
Indulation was...
Is that, have you made up another new word, Win?
I have. I'll have to stop this. So we've got a bit of a slope going on now, haven't we? Can you see the gradient?
It won't come across.
You can get the gradient there,
It won't
John.
come across on telly.
See your camera.
I know, it's all going mad.
But it's important to keep here.
I think, why don't you lay down? Can you lay down on that and show us how wide? How?
I've got sense. Tomorrow.
If you have enough beer, it won't hurt.
Can I just point out the scenery? Because I don't think John's focused on the...
I haven't
that
actually.
landscape. Isn't that stunning? Don't worry, I won't do a moony.
Win.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is a nice field.
Sorry about that. Edit.
We can't edit, we're live.
So, there's repair jobs.
Yes.
It's
But when you drive round it, does it feel good still?
Still smooth, yes. Good.
Perfect. That's good.
But I think I want to stay about here.
Yes.
Just off middle.
Yes.
Would you agree, John?
Yes.
Okay.
Throw it into this turn.
Slightly.
Yes.
Not so much grip.
No.
About here.
Yes.
And then you want to
This bit's cool, actually.
send it just to the next 180.
This is quite key, this bit of the track, actually.
Grippy.
You need to be
It's nice.
attacking this quite hard.
I think you want to hog this section here, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Like a magnet to it. Don't get some air.
Yes.
Slow you down. Straight into this other section. Pretty easy. A 180. A lot of 180s.
They're fast though, aren't they? You can throw them into it, and
Yeah, I'm good with that as well. But this is a good corner because you don't want to keep parallel. You want to diagonally
yes.
extend it to the next.
So this is Davey Boy's double D's.
Double D's.
Dave's double D's.
And if you beginner racer,
Infamous.
you can safely land.
Yeah, you can just get around.
Off.
Yeah.
So it's all friendly, thought out. Would you agree with that, Dave? Yeah, friendly track.
To begin with, beginning practice today, I struggled a little bit with that, to be honest,
Did you?
because I was coming in too tight and too far as well, approaching up to the left.
Yep.
It was kicking the car up a bit, you know. So once I'd done it a few times, like Winston says, if you come across diagonally, and down on the down ramp, it's a lot better line, isn't it? So,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're going to be landing around here by this repair spot.
Yeah.
A lot of grip here. Look.
Now this definitely won't come over on the camera, but this is quite off camber here.
Yes, I don't know if you can pick that up there, John, but
It won't.
off camber.
But you want to be tight.
But when you're on the rostrum, you can't tell. Only by your car driving around.
Yes.
Your car will pick it up. But it's quite important to you can almost straight line. Almost.
This is my favourite bit. The Stevie B's. This is definitely my favourite bit.
I don't know if John can see this, but just shaving away, isn't it?
Yes.
The contour.
It's very rewarding through here when you get it right. When you hook it up from that corner to that corner, to the final part of it, it makes it feel awesome.
I think this could be a possible overtaking opportunity.
I would agree. Yep.
Agree? So into this corner. Hug this corner, yeah?
Yep.
Don't let anyone block pass.
No. Get your elbows out, Win. Like spin like on your bike.
Get your elbow.
Exactly. You're not
Can
coming
you show
past.
that now? You know, get your ass down, your elbow down, anything, your head down. It's wrong. So yeah, so we're here. Your car wants to be here, correct?
Yeah, so you can actually feel the
There's a lot of
stickiness
grip.
here. It's sticky.
There's no understeer at all here.
No. I tell you what, there was here last night at 10 o'clock was the inability to brush it, because it was so sticky. As we were trying to brush the water through to get it into the bomb hole, the brush just getting stuck in the ground, which is quite disappointing.
On a hot day, super grippy. I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
here on a hot day, John.
It's going to be great. You're going to be here on a hot day this weekend, mate. The weather's looking good. So
indeed. Don't be talking to this one. Now, this was a fun corner.
you like this one?
Yes, it's a little kicker.
Yeah, over the ski jump.
You want to get a tail whip?
That's it. This is the one to do it.
Quite
If you want to whip it, Winnie, this is the one.
Winnie. Well,
it's going to stick, that, isn't it?
It is. It's
whip it, Winnie.
That's debatable. So we land about here, do we not?
Yes.
About here. Floater, but it's good fun. Line your car up into this one.
Little floater. Oh. Yeah, sorry. It's my childhood mind. I can't help it.
Well, you know what to call them.
Yeah, floaters. So up here, yeah, we're nearly back to where we began, which was on the back straight for some reason.
So it's going uphill now. I don't know if the camera can pick this up. If you stand
this is a hill.
Where I am, you can see it, yeah?
Not massively, but
it'd be interesting to see in the finals. A lot of cars may overshoot the corner.
Yes.
Miss their braking point.
This is definitely a good overtaking point here, because like you say, I think you can come up that hill a bit too hot, miss it, and then be out where Dave is. And you can just slip it in the inside.
Correct.
So that was a quick, when I say quick, probably fairly long lap of Nemo Raceway.
And what is the lap round here, John? 40?
The very, very fast boys are 40 point something. I think the quickest we've seen, the quickest we've seen is a 40.2 or 40.3. But I think in general, if you're doing like 43s, that's going to be pretty good. You're going to be fast around here at that.
I run the truck around, brilliant fun, awesome, and good. Also electric truck could go really good.
Very good.
The electric, because it's so lighter.
Yes.
It picks up all the bumps and stuff. So
all that sort of stuff. Marvellous. I'm gonna head back to the office, try and pick up with Leroy, see if he's still awake. Hopefully he is. Thank you very much, Winnie, for that.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure we're going to do loads of videos over the weekend, so I'm sure you're gonna figure in a few of them.
Yeah, it's going to be,
Dave, thanks, buddy.
I'll
see you guys in a bit. Right, let's head back. See if anyone's still watching. See if we've still got Leroy with us. What can I tell you on my travels back? I've walked this track a few times. Back end of our TV again. That's going to have the live RC throwing on that. 2 knobbers on that screen. So the idea being, when we're in pit lane, or anyone's in pit lane, you're going to be able to see exactly what's going on. All the information, gaps to the leaders, all that sort of stuff. Should be cool. Right. You have to excuse the shovels and bits and pieces out. We're still working hard to make it time schedules and things like that, but hopefully we're going to get there. Whew. No, it's going to be some echo. 1 second.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me mute.
How we doing?
Oh, I'm all right. How are you? Is that nice?
Oh, hang on. Winnie. You said I need another toilet break. You talk to
Winster,
Good evening, sir.
how are we doing?
I'll just position this. There we go.
There you go.
Alright.
Was it a nice drive down?
Yes, we did. Yeah, no problem with traffic.
That's good. Did you get on the track today?
Indeed. It's
How was
really,
that?
yeah, super friendly track.
Super friendly.
Easy and fast. It's for all. It caters for all levels, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. What time did they finish getting the rain off?
So I wasn't here for that, but
Okay.
maybe
You
in
turned
the
up at a good time.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, good. What are you drinking there, sir?
I was on Bud Light, but I've run out.
Yes.
What have you
Snap.
got? I know,
There's
yeah.
one of John's.
First time
When
ever.
John says he's going for the toilet break, I think he's going for more of an extra refill.
Yeah, I reckon so, mate. I reckon. I was just writing a setup down for CJ. Thought I was doing my homework, but
Okay, cool.
just writing.
Boss man's back.
You stay there, man. You stay there.
Okay. Oh, cool.
I was doing this.
How's your week gone? Cool.
Just
Is that the setup for here?
Yes, mate. Yes.
You've got your drink now, haven't you?
Yes, mate.
You've made a mess on your pants.
Oh my God.
Oh dear. Oh dear. He has that effect.
So how's your week gone, Ellie?
It's been good, mate. I was at the track earlier in the week when we were doing some testing of some suspension stuff, and then we did some tyre stuff, obviously with Six Mick. So we tested them earlier in the week, which was great. And then we basically had a track rebuild day, and then I haven't been back since.
Awesome. Okay.
So I'll be back up tomorrow morning, early doors.
Cool. And then obviously you're racing Sunday.
Look at that guy. He's got a nice hat on. I left that out in the rain. It was drying.
It's mine now.
Mate,
I'll put it on like the fast kids put it on, look.
Yeah, but we've got a bit of hair that comes out.
I've got a bit of hair.
I'm managing that.
It just means you've got to put the hat further back.
Like this. I've got
Yeah.
coming out.
I can't even comb mine forward. I don't have enough to
See you in a bit.
match it.
You off, mate?
Take it easy.
Love you, man.
Can I just point out, he's in me bubble.
Oh,
Well,
sorry, yeah.
We've created a love bubble this weekend, which you're allowed to do, I believe.
Yeah.
And Winnie is staying at my gaff, so Winnie is now in my love bubble.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
Looking forward to this one. Have we got
When you say fun,
fun?
Oh.
You know, just social.
cheers, mate. It's lovely to
Bit
see you.
social, indeed. Nice to see you, bro.
What are you drinking now, John?
Well, do you know what? I went to get one of my beers, right, that I've had in a secret place just for when I want a beer, which is a Peroni, and it had gone.
Not very secret then, pal, is it?
And so I saw Dave's secret place where he'd got a cider, so I thought, I can return fire. So I'm drinking Dave's Woodgate cider currently.
Fair enough.
Anything wet,
Anything wet, mate.
indeed.
There's plenty of that at this track.
Yes.
Lots of
I've
moist.
noticed John has now got 6 Mick. Is that correct? Is this this week?
You're out the loop, Winnie.
Is this just this week?
No, it's something we're working on for a bit more, hopefully. But yeah, we've got them here, ready for everyone to run.
So,
Yep,
you know what's happening, guys.
exactly.
Yeah, it's the battle of the Six Mick versus the free ride. What's everyone's favourite tire going to be?
Yeah, I'm loving a free ride round here, dude.
Yeah, free ride's pretty damn good round that track.
Yeah.
We can see Dave down there on the TV. I can hear him sniggering. Davey boy.
I can see him. Don't be shy. I haven't seen your dogs.
One of them's here snoring. Look, you know,
Okay. Sorry.
just woke him up.
That's not. Okay. Cool.
He says hi.
How are the puppies?
They're good. They're 4.5 weeks old now.
Wow.
This monster was walking through the park earlier, and some 11-year-old called him a rat.
All right.
You're not a rat, are you? No.
Definitely not a rat.
Look at them ears. Or
Some big ears.
how big it is. Buddy.
Picks up everything.
And he still ignores you as well.
Isn't it funny
Look
that
at those
dogs
big
never
ears.
look at a camera? Like, he won't ever look at it. Look. What's this up here? You're an idiot.
Don't back a lot, do they?
Here's
He's thinking there's some bold old farmer and his mate.
yeah. Oh, dear.
Good. What did we miss? Anything? Did the track walk work okay after a bit?
It worked. Yeah, I was just.
Battling.
I did my homework, and then I was a little bit quiet and just let you get on with it.
Good. That's what we like to hear. That it worked to some degree, even if it was backwards. And there's no reason why it shouldn't work for me to be able to speak with you as well, because it did the other week. So
yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. God knows. Technology still isn't good.
So what's the plan then for the weekend? We're going to do a few more videos over this weekend. I think we should definitely do an after the race recap where we can discuss the dirt. I think we should right here, right now. We should take bets as to who's going to be winning. What's our predictions? This is our pre-race show, so.
Well, obviously we've got. Well, first of all, who have we got coming? Tell us.
We have got a fairly incredible lineup for a race one on a limited entry that sold out within seconds. We've got starting Martin. He's on the list. He's going to be top billing.
Mixing it up.
We've got a certain Mr. Elliot Boots that I'm absolutely delighted is coming back over from Italy to come and do this race, which I think is incredible. So I don't know whether Ella or any of his guys or Chris ever watches any of this stuff, but a massive thank you for doing that. I think that's super cool that they're coming to support us on the first race.
Yep.
So Elliot, we've got a certain Mr. Neil Cragg. I think he's won a few races in his time.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, couple.
Yeah, exactly. A couple. He's not bad. If he stuck at it and had a good car, he'd probably be all right.
I know. A couple of regionals he's won.
Yeah, exactly. So, Mr. Cragg, I'm gonna shoot myself here by forgetting we've got Mr. Clancy, obviously Jamie, second in the national championships this year. So, last year. So again, very very fast guy, and I suspect he's going to figure around here. We've got
Barkley.
We've got Barkley. Yeah, we've got Barkley. He would be my pick any day of the week.
Yeah, from all corners of the globe.
Exactly.
They're all coming over.
The Hall brothers.
The Hall brothers. Who have been
Skidmores?
regulars.
No Skidmores at this one.
No Skidmores.
Yeah, hopefully at the next one they'll get in.
We've
Chalky's
got-
got to get on the old computer a bit earlier.
Indeed.
Lewis Jones.
Lewis Jones, again, another very fast hot shoe. He could easily TQ and win this. He's obviously come and practiced here. He's supported us from the beginnings, and I've seen him driving around. So I think if he gets his tyre selection right and the conditions work and all that sort of stuff, I can definitely imagine he's going to figure at the sharp end.
Matt Thompson.
Matt Thompson, yeah, we spoke about him earlier on. He was looking really good. Big ask for him on his first 8th meeting. I mean, that's the other thing as well. Because of the reduced numbers, it's a wild format when you think we're having 7-car finals so that we can do the social distancing stuff. That means that we've got 5 going straight in and then 2 to bump. So there's definitely going to be some superstars that are sad that are going to go away going, that was rubbish. I didn't.
It might even be me.
It might even be us. Yeah, exactly. That's the other ironic thing is you'd think that we've done every day around here testing, but that just is not the case. You know, it's been way too busy trying to actually get the thing done to be worrying about that. It's always like an afterthought. Quickly, let's get your car on the track and do some laps. So
yeah, do you know? I don't think I ever won a race at my own track when I had it.
Well, then we need to start with this one.
I know, right? I was winning like nationals and doing all other stuff, but I don't think I ever won at my own track.
It's the way it works because I think it's so much work. You know, obviously, you know that ×2 now. You've done it twice. This is your second version, so you know how much work goes into it. That I think it is definitely easier just to be able to rock up at somebody else's place and have a go. I'm sure you're going to do all right. You're not bad on your day.
But then, like, I was talking to someone about this the other day. One of the drivers we mentioned actually, and they were like, "Please let it be like a fun event." And I was
There's
like,
absolutely no chance it's not going to be fun.
yeah, I was like 100%. It's a club race. Come on, people, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah,
It's our
exactly.
debut race. We're only ever going to have one of them, one debut.
And it might all go wrong. You know, the timing might not work, or the PA might blow up, or there could be anything that goes wrong. And that went back at a little bit to what we were talking about at the beginning, which is we've got good guys coming that know us well and supported us, and hopefully if we have some issues, we'll work through them quick and all that sort of stuff. But we're learning race control as well for the first time. There's so many firsts that we're doing that it's a bit scary, really.
Yes.
All right. We've got TT, Tony Truman,
Legend.
to help out and do the commentary.
Top buddies. Is James from Jersey? Is he coming over?
Sadly not. No, not for this one. But hopefully we'll get those guys over very soon. Yeah, exactly.
And
Well,
plus,
we got Sean from
Kevin.
White.
Kevin Brunston. We didn't talk about Kev. Kev could figure at the top. He's been very quick round here.
Kev's definitely done more laps than I have.
Yeah, he has, and he's fast, so he can definitely figure up there. I should probably
Craggy.
We did that one.
So,
You spaced on me.
I did.
I've got a list somewhere because I don't want to feel like I've just like purposely missed somebody.
It's not published online yet, has it?
No,
The list.
no. The rain that we had kind of put everything back a little bit from where we were hoping we were going to be at. There's a Winston Barnett on the list.
Oh well, that's definitely a full start final, isn't it?
Well, I think if you run your truck, you could just cheat and win.
Which one?
Well, have you got
The yoke truck.
No, the yoke truck is not going to win round here.
Okay.
you need to run your gamma truck. You lose.
Okay, you crazy man.
Who else have we got? We've got Chris Foster. Chris is looking good when he was coming down here before.
Duncan Wrist.
Sean Berryman. We've spoken about Sean coming over from the Isle of Wight. Legend. He supported us again from the very beginning here, so that's cool. Richard Gasson. Did we speak about Rich?
No.
Very briefly earlier. I think we
said hello to him. He's online.
We loved him.
Yeah, we love him.
I'd like Rich to win because then we'd have like the poster boy pin-up winning.
That's true.
Yeah, we got his cool glasses on and everything. We'd look like the ones.
Indeed.
Freddie Thompson. Freddie Thompson's coming and he's been going very, very well.
He has.
That's been very interesting to see.
He was on track with me at one point, and I was like, I can't shake this guy.
Mate, we've dropped a massive ball here, and it might mean that like we're dead to him. But Rob Raisey, we haven't even spoken about Rob Raisey coming to race.
This is the whole reason I've just read.
Legend.
He asked me for a setup.
He doesn't need a setup.
He's taking it too serious, isn't he?
He could throw anything on it and just be a contender.
Yep, he could.
That's the way it works. We've got Darren Hayden Ball coming as well, which is cool. Very quick. One of the elderly gentlemen like myself. So it'll be interesting to see how the old guys do around here.
Yes.
Who else we got? Tommy Chung. He's the
Tommy Chung.
one of the reasons.
Legend.
He is a legend.
Absolutely.
Josh Graham. Josh Graham was here in the week. Obviously, ex-Nemo guy. Looking really good with his hot bodies. I think he could be somewhere up there. He's running 6 Mick tyres as well, so I think he's got the right tyre on. So that'll be really interesting to see. It's going to be hard to get into that main final. There's no doubt about that.
It is. And then, how many e-buggies do we have?
We did a heat of e-buggies, so I think we've got 7 in total.
Cool.
I think there might be a truggy or 2 in there as ringers, which I'm sure will be fine. But yeah, we've got a heat of e-buggy, buddy.
Cool.
Which, I mean, our e-buggy's out, so we've got a few of ours in that class.
When are the
part, by the way. That was the seat that made that noise.
Sure. When's my legit e-buggy turning up?
I don't know. It's feeling a bit squeaky because it's supposed to be racing it next weekend.
I know. Yeah, it's worrying me.
And me as well. I wake up in hot sweats at night and think, Jesus, I haven't got Leroy's e-buggy for him.
It's all right. I wouldn't worry about it. I've got truggies to use.
I was going to say, we've got a truck that's hanging up that's going to look cool. And there's also a body shell that's being sprayed in your colours for that. So
There is.
that's all good. So what else? I think we've probably tortured people long enough.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. I've got to pack my car, leaving early in the morning.
There's a certain person who's with
Look at that guy.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, there was an oi.
Hey.
Oh, God, there's going to be bloody piss everywhere.
He's staying in your bed.
No, I wasn't. I was planning on going home, mate. It'll be all right.
Snoop.
Leon, how are you doing, buddy?
One of the best stories was Snoop.
It is
when
COVID barrier.
we were at Slough national, and Leon let Snoop out the caravan. He runs straight up to FJ Dave Gibson's Ojo bag and pissed in it.
Wow.
Sorry. Brilliant.
Well, I was going to say they do say the dogs are like the owners, don't they? To be fair, so I can only assume he's been trained by you, Leon.
You can't train a Jack Russell. I've tried.
Is that right?
For 10 years, and he's untrainable.
I was going to say Lizzie would say the same thing about you, I'm sure.
Yeah, dogs are like.
I've seen you've been doing some track days and stuff. How's that been going?
Nice.
Yeah, it's look good.
Yesterday,
Looks good.
so I'm officially a racing driver.
Good lord.
I've got what I look like one anyway. We'll
Like the
see.
Stig.
We'll see what happens when I actually get out on the track.
He's the Stig's American cousin.
Your racing driver's on that screen over there.
Yeah.
He's waiting.
I'm sat here ready, boy.
Exciting
All
stuff.
I brought is a stopwatch and a tuning screwdriver. We're having it.
I know, right? Leon's not even racing. He's just come to help.
Look at that.
Geared up.
You know,
Legend.
he's there on a Friday.
Someone's got to be prepared.
Exactly.
It's just basically a free caravan park for you.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a few caravans I saw in one of the pictures.
Yes, yeah. We've been welcoming people this afternoon that are coming and making a weekend of it, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a big. I know, like we speak about this all the time. It's a big part of it for us, isn't it? To do that part as well.
Oh, that's true. Actually, should we mention barbecue or anything?
Did we buy the meat?
Well, not yet. But we'll do it tomorrow because.
So yeah, we're planning at lunchtime on Sunday to have a very European lunch break from the racing and provide everybody with a free COVID burger that will be served up in appropriate attire for everyone that would like one. So I think that's cool. We're gonna fire up the big barbie and burn some meat and have a can of pop on us.
We might have to send one of the wonderful ladies of our lives out to look for meat.
Should we send Win? I think we should send Win.
You can send Win because the problem is if we buy it now, what are we going to do with it for 2 days?
We'll just let it go off, and then we can food poison 50. If you don't eat one, we could food poison then 55 people.
No, I'll eat one, but I'll keep mine in the fridge.
Good plan. I was just thinking that by the time the A final's on, they'll all be in the toilet queuing, and you can just win it.
Yeah, but then we've got to clear the toilets out.
That's disappointing, so we won't do that.
No.
Sounds good.
On that dirty protest, should we end it?
We should end it right there. On that boat. Oh,
It's 9:15.
So,
I've got to pack the car. I've got to finish wrenching on my car because radio tray's still not in it yet, but I might do it at the track tomorrow morning.
There's one thing, good preparation. There's one thing that we've not done still, and that is predict a winner. Win, who's going to win? That sounds good.
Place your bets.
Yeah, I'm asking
Who's
you.
going to win?
He's on that screen, mate.
Well, I reckon he's there.
He's on that screen.
He's there, and if he packs his lucky shots, then yes, the money's on him.
Hey, don't win club racing, only win the big ones.
Make sure you
Listen to this. No.
big ones.
Who'd you pick, Leroy? You can't pick yourself.
Well, I know, one of the fastest drivers in the country who doesn't live in the country is having a whole day there tomorrow. So he's going to be pretty fast, as we know.
Yes.
I'd tell you what, I'd love to have a almost like a race-long battle with myself, Elliot, Neil, and then like a couple of the kids, Jones and Clancy or whatever. I'd love to have like a 5-way 20-minute battle, and that would be great.
That would be good.
Awesome. Yes.
And with the track, as we know, but other people don't know, when guys are on it, it's very little to split between them.
Yeah.
And, it could end up with like 5 people finishing within the same 5 seconds.
Yeah, which would be awesome, wouldn't it? That would be a definite dream race one for us.
Yeah.
I would have said.
How long is the main?
Good question.
20.
An hour, I think.
Half an hour.
20 minutes. 20 minutes probably.
20. Yeah.
So, how much time have you had practice, Lee, on the track?
Oh,
To be honest, it's like
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Solid.
You're going to win it. It's
Solid.
solid 5.
Down.
I mean, I only 17 hours every day. That's it.
17. That's a
And when
lot.
I come into the fuel stop,
It does, yes. So to speak.
We only drink for 17 hours a day.
But the other drivers have had less, so there's a home advantage, correct?
so, yeah. I mean, I'd say some of them drivers have had quite a few days.
Indeed.
Um,
Watch this space.
only the good thing about when they go is generally when someone turns up, they turn up just to practice. Whereas we'll be doing a million other things, and then we'll practice doing a million other things.
Yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. Oh God, I think the dog's having a pee outside. Daggy boy, give us a prediction.
Davey boy is.
Who's gonna win? Look, it's like when
There
the
you go,
water
get him in.
Moses.
Don't be shy.
Come on, Davy boy. Who's gonna win?
Who's your money on?
Got to say Lee, haven't I? No.
I'm under so much pressure. I'm under so much pressure now.
But I think Elliot's going to be very, very fast.
Yes.
Yeah. Very fast.
It'll be very interesting.
Very interesting.
We all know not to write Craggy off.
I'm going to go for my money.
What,
You,
Craggy's racing?
yourself.
Craggy's
That's
on,
the
isn't
right answer, and I would be so happy with that. But I'm going to curve the ball slightly, and I'm going to go with Jonesy on reflection. Having watched him go around, I think what I've seen is that most of the guys can do the speed. They can do the lap time. There's probably been only a tenth or two, and that, genuine tenth or two between all of you top guys. But consistency will be the one that wins the day. And I think like the Hall brothers are fast, but I see like Tommy, for example, crashing a bit too much. He needs to back it back down a little bit. And I think that's going to be the theme, because the track, it sort of like goads you in to just keep going faster and faster and faster, and then you end up in the tumbleweed off the banking or something. And I think Lewis has got a very old race head on his shoulders. So if it's not you, which I'd love it to be, then I'd like to see Jonesy out there.
Funny, because we were talking to Mark Jones earlier, and Liz had FaceTimed him, and he said that he'll call Liz after Lewis beats me on Sunday. So
there we go. Look, we'll see. We'll see.
But in racing, anything could happen.
It could. It could. We could. They could. We had to. We might have to stop it because you're streaking down the main straight.
Myself?
Yeah.
No, we're doing
But just remember,
The
we've always got our special card to play with the team.
naked conga.
Yeah. Exactly.
We've got
Yeah.
our special card.
Cool.
Wicked.
Leroy,
Awesome.
thank you for your time this evening, and we'll see you up here
See
first
you
thing in the morning.
Tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, look forward to it. Have a
And
good
to
night.
everybody else, thank you for watching. And
Oh yeah,
Take care.
please subscribe to our video and all that stuff. Hope to see you at the weekend if you're coming. If you're not, I hope to see you at the next race or the next practice day.
there we go.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.